Welcome to the Imperium Forex daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, to the end of the week, the Australian dollar still maintains its bullish gains after recently advancing from the lows of 75, now pressures the resistance at 76.70. Overall, I am still bearish and I still view this area as an opportunity to shorten the market. Now, with that being said, until we get a firm break above 77 cents and also taking out the 60-day moving average, I'll be looking for a pullback towards 76.10 and eventually down towards 75.55. If we do see a break above 77 cents, then this will give some concerns that the bearish outlook may be negated and look up towards a target of 77.60 to 70. A couple of things to note: that the US dollar index did rebound off that 93 or near that 93.15 level and got up to a high around 93.60 and still looks like it can continue to its bullish sentiment. Now, this in turns saw the euro reject clearly from 118.60 after printing a high of 61 and now turns its attention back towards 117.60 with the support still seen there and weakening, with the low this morning being 62. From technical implications, I expect to see further weakness and look down towards 116.90. Overnight, the European Central Bank has left its interest rates and stimulus measures unchanged and now adopts to a wait and see approach for monetary policy. As I mentioned, the dollar should increase to its bias to the bullish, and I expect to see further weakness in euro. Now, it's interesting to see, the dollar yen is actually taking a step backwards and slightly showing some potential to a breakdown. The base comes in around 111.50.60 with minor support seen at 112.05. With the strategy still buying dips towards the base around 111.50.60, I expect to see a recovery. And as you can see from the recent heavy candle that we saw earlier in November, the market paused and then recovered very well. I expect this to happen again and then eventually take out the top side towards 12.75 to 113.60. Well, the pound was a little bit hesitant towards the upside overnight after the Bank of England kept its interest rates unchanged at 0.50%. Now, with the rejection from 134.50.70, I expect to see further weakness, and especially with the Brexit still showing uncertainty to how it's going to land, whether it's going to be heavy or light. If it's a hard landing, then the market will look towards 132.60 as a target. Until we get a break above 134.50.70, then I'll remain bearish. Well, the gold over the last 3 days is still keeping to its gains after rebounding clearly from that 36 level. I do expect to see further demand with 58 to 62 eventually be taken out and look up towards 1,270 to reassess, with the strategy still to buy on dips towards 1,249. Silver still trading within a 1585 to 1615 band. With a slight pullback overnight, the technical implications are still bullish. This gives us opportunity for those to look to buy this market, as I expect to see further gains to take out 16.15 and look up towards 16.5. To wrap up with oil, I'm still bearish and I still see a cap around 58.85.95, and with the downside objective looking towards 54.70.80. So that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful start to the day and also to a wonderful weekend.